Good morning, students. Our today's topic in the topic of algebra is partial fraction. And the first case that we are going to discuss in partial fraction is denominators with only distinct linear factors. And remember one thing, we have to look first either the fraction is proper fraction or an improper fraction. So proper fractions are there in which the maximum power of the numerator is lesser than the maximum power of the denominator. So you can see the maximum power of the numerator is lesser than the maximum power of the denominator. So this is a proper fraction. So now the thing that we are have to look at denominators with only distinct linear factors. So look, now the method is 2 over x minus 1 into x plus 1 will be, so here is the solution. So 2 over x minus 1 into x plus 1 will be written equal to a over first expression, linear expression, plus b over second linear expression. So at this step, you will take the LCM of the right hand side. So x minus 1 into x plus 1 will be the LCM. So a into x plus 1 plus b into x minus 1. So at this step, you can see the denominator of both left hand side and right hand side will be cancelled. So on the left hand side, 2 will be left. And on the right hand side, a into x plus 1 in plus b into x minus 1 will be left. So at this stage, comparing coefficients, on the left hand side, the coefficient of x is 0, and on the right hand side, a plus b are the coefficients. Okay. Now the constant term on the left hand side is 2, and on right hand side, a minus b are the constant terms. So at this stage, if you call this equation number 1, this is equation number 2. So simple adding them, b will be cancelled. So 2a will be equal to 2 and a will be equal to 1. So put this a is equal to 1 in any one equation, 1 or 2. So for example, we are going to put it in 1. So a is 1, so b will be equal to minus 1. So putting these values here, so 2 over x minus 1 into x plus 1 will be equal to a's value is 1 and b's value is minus 1. So a over x minus 1, 1 over x minus 1, and b's value is minus 1, so minus 1 over x plus 1. So this is the answer. Now we are going to discuss the second case in the partial fraction, that is denominators with repeated linear factors in proper fractions. So this is the first thing we have to check, either the fraction is proper or improper. So look now, if the maximum power of x in the numerator is lesser than the maximum power of the x in the denominator, then the fraction will be proper fraction. This is the first thing that we have to look. Now the second thing is denominators with repeated linear factors. So you can see this is not repeated because it is coming one time. So but this is repeated because x minus 1 is coming 2 times. So the method to express this question, this statement is again same, into partial fractions. So this is the requirement. So solution is here, 1 over x plus 1 into x minus 1 whole square. Okay, we will write a over first factor, that is non-repeated. Now be careful, b over the factors which are repeating, but first time it will be written in linear form, and second time c over in quadratic form. So x minus 1 whole square. So look again, a over first non-repeated, then comes the repeated. So b over first time it will be written in linear form, and then c over it will be written in quadratic form. So this will be the method. So from here you will take the LCM of the right hand side. So x minus 1, x plus 1 into x minus 1 whole square. So this is the LCM. So here in the numerator, a into x minus 1 whole square plus b into x plus 1 into x minus 1 and plus c into x plus 1. Okay, at this step, the denominators of both sides will be cancelled. So 1 will be equal to a into x minus 1 whole square plus b into, okay, this will become x square minus 1, and this plus c into x plus 1 is still there. Okay, at this step you will compare. So look now, comparing. Okay, first thing that we are comparing on both sides is x square's coefficient. So x square's coefficient on the left hand side is 0, and on the right hand side, so a, from here plus b. So this is the coefficient of x square. Okay, now comparing this is called equation number 1. Okay, now comparing coefficients of x on the left hand side. So x coefficient on the left hand side is 0, and on the right hand side minus 2a will be the coefficient of x from this, and plus c. Okay, call this equation number 2. And finally the constant terms, plus 1, so plus a. So 1 will be, because the constant term on the left hand side is 1, and from here plus a, from here minus b, and from here plus c. So call this equation number 3. Okay, from here you can see, if we solve equation number 1 and 3, if we simply add them. So look now, equation number 1 plus 3. So 1 is a plus b is equal to 0, and 3 is a minus b plus c. A minus b plus c is equal to 1. So simply adding them, b will be cancelled. So 2a plus c is equal to 1. So call it equation number 4. So here is a and c in terms of the equation, and here is an other. So if we simply add 2 and 4, so look now, 2 plus 4. So 2 is minus 2a plus c, equal to 0, and 4 is 2a plus c is equal to 1. So this factor will be cancelled. So 2c will be equal to 1, and from here c will be equal to 1 by 2. So this is c. Okay, put this c in 2. So put in 2. So c's value is 1 by 2. So minus 2a plus 1 by 2 equal to 0. From here 2a is equal to 1 by 2, and a will be equal to 1 by 4. So this is a's value. Okay, a and c's values are done. So put it in equation number 3. Okay, here is a's value. So putting it into 1. So now from 1, a's value is 1 by 4. So this will be put here. So b will be equal to minus 1 by 4. Okay. Okay, now this is equation number 5. So equation number 5 will become, so this is equal to this. Equal to a over x plus 1. So a is 1 by 4. So 1 over x plus 1. 1 over 4, because a is 1 by 4. So 1 by 4 into x plus 1 plus b. So b is minus 1 by 4. So minus 1 by 4 into x minus 1, and then c over x minus 1 whole square, and here is c plus 1 by 2 into x minus 1 whole square. So this is the answer. The next thing that we are going to read in the partial fraction is denominators with quadratic factor in proper fractions. So again, I'm telling you, the proper fraction is a fraction in which the maximum power of x in the numerator will be less than the maximum power of the x in the denominator. So this is a proper fraction. So the case is denominator with quadratic factors. So the method to solve this kind of question is 5x plus 1 over x minus 1 into x square plus 1. So the method is a over linear factor and plus bx plus c. So listen again, bx plus c over quadratic factor, that is x square plus 1. So this will be the method. At this step you will take the LCM. So x minus 1 into x square plus 1 will be the LCM. So numerator will become a into x square plus 1 plus bx plus c into x minus 1. So now denominator will be cancelled on both sides. So left hand side will be 5x minus 5x plus 1 equal to a into x square plus 1 plus bx plus c into x minus 1. So rest of the question will be same now, comparing, and then you will find the values of a, b and c, and then these values will be replaced here. So rest of the method is very same. So this was actually the original step. So whenever a proper fraction is come and in the denominator a quadratic denominator comes, so the method is a over linear factor plus bx plus c over quadratic factor. Next thing that we are going to do in the partial fraction is partial fraction of improper fraction. So first listen, Proper fraction will be a fraction in which the maximum value of the numerator will be equal to or greater than the maximum power of the x in the denominator. So look now into this question which we are going to do. The maximum power of the x in the numerator is equal or greater than the maximum power of the x in the denominator. So this is a improper fraction. So look carefully. There is only a minor difference in solving proper and improper fractions. So when improper fraction comes and the requirement is partial fractions, so the method will be first alphabet will be written alone, that is A, and after that we will start with the same rules as were given in the improper fraction. So look now, first alphabet will be written alone and then B over. From here the same rules will be applied now. So look now, B over x plus 1 plus C over x minus 3. So this is the only difference in case of the improper fraction. So first alphabet will be written alone and after that the same rules will be applied which we have learned in the proper fractions. So look now, B over x plus 1 plus C over x minus 3. Okay, at this step you will take the LCM. So x plus 1 into x minus 1, x minus 3 is the LCM. So A into x plus 1 into x minus 3 plus B into x minus 3 and plus C into x plus 1. So this step is done. Denominator will be cancelled on both sides. So on left hand side x square plus 3 is left and on the right hand side A into x plus 3, x plus 1 into x minus 3 plus B into x minus 3 plus C into x plus 1. So this is the step. At this step you will compare, like comparing will be done. So on the left hand side the coefficient of the x square is 1 and on the right hand side A, and that's it. So this is the value of A. Now comparing the coefficient of x, so x coefficient will be 0 on the left hand side and on the right hand side minus 3A plus A, so will be minus 2A. From here plus B plus C. So this is equation number 1. And now constant terms. So 3 is equal to A, okay, x square minus 3x plus x minus 3, so minus 3A. From here minus B, minus 3B. And from here plus C. So this is equation number 2. So putting value of A into these equations, so B plus C will be equal to 2 and minus 3B plus C will be equal to minus 3 will come here plus 3, so 6. So if you simply subtract these values, so C will be cancelled and from here 4B will be equal to 2 minus 6 will be minus 4. So from here B is equal to minus 1. So this is B's value. So putting here b's value, c will be equal to 3. So these are the values which we have find out. So now putting it into this equation. So x square plus 3 over x plus 1 over x plus 1 into x minus 3 is equal to, so look now, is equal to a plus, so a is 1, so 1 plus b, so here is b, so b is minus 1, so minus 1 over x plus 1 and plus c, c is 3, so 3 over x minus 3. So this is the answer. There is another question that is from improper fractions of partial fractions. So you can see the maximum power of the variable in the numerator is equal to or greater than the maximum power of the x in the denominator. So it means this is a improper fraction. So the method to write the first step is again same. So you people will do the rest of the question. I'll do just the first step. So x cube plus 3 over x square into 3x minus 1. So this is the question. From here you can see in the denominator we are having repeated linear variable and then another expression of the linear variable. So first alphabet will be written alone, and then from here the same rules of the proper fractions will be applied now. So look now, b over x plus c over x square plus b over 3x minus 1. So this is the first step, and so from here you will take the LCM and then comparing and then putting values into the expression. So same steps will be applied now. So rest of the question you will do. So I'm hopeful you will solve it, inshallah. Here is another question into this category, improper fractions of partial fractions. So you can see the maximum power of the variable in the numerator is equal to or greater than the maximum power of the variable in the denominator. So this is a improper fraction. So the method will be again same. So look now. So x cube over x minus 1 into 2x square plus 1. So the first alphabet will be written alone because this is a improper fraction. So that's why first alphabet will be written alone, and from here now you will follow all the rules of the proper fractions. So look now, one variable is linear and the second is quadratic. So that's why b over x minus 1 and plus cx square plus d over 2x square plus 1. So this will be the first step, and from here onwards you will take the LCM. All the rest of the steps will be same. You will take the LCM, then comparing, then finding the values of a, b, c and d and then putting them into this. So all these steps will be same, and now you will do the rest of the steps and I'm hopeful you will do it.